Hi y'all, happy Friday. Are you okay? Just had a little drink of water. Hey, today I'm gonna share with you guys some positive news. You know what? You okay? We always talk, I always do. You wanna say hi to everyone, Lovey? This is my little one, Connor, how old are you, baby? Two. Yeah. These baby fingers. Two. Perfect. So I'm going to share some positive news with you. Too much water on your, from snack. And I always do it, and I ask you guys to submit stories. Well, I'm going to share from my friend Jen, my friend and my neighbor Jen. And it's a really great story. I'm going to try to get it right. I've been crying over that, and then something else that happened this morning that I'm also going to share with you guys. So I'm going to try not to be a blubbering mess, and I'm going to try to get Jen and her son Andrew's story correct. Really? I'm also getting ready to start my period. And once the waterworks start, it's really hard for me to stop. So what I want to share with you guys is the positive news here. My friend Jen, she adopted her son. And when she went, she shared this story with me. She actually wrote a letter. She's a fantastic writer. Could totally be a blogger or a reporter, any of that. But she shared this letter with me that she wrote for her son, and she shares it with him every year on his birthday, how she met him. So his birth mom and Jen were having dinner, or were having lunch one day, and his birth mom asked, well, what would you like to name him? You want to get down, Lovey? And she blurted out, it kind of wasn't the name she had in her head, but blurted out the name Andrew. And the birth mother had said, well, okay, well, great. Why did you want that? And she said, well, I don't really know. And then the birth mom had asked who Andrew was the patron of saint for, and Jen didn't know. And so she said, well, I'm going to do some research on that. And so when she went back to meet her again for another doctor's appointment, she did some research on it, and she has a great story on how she found this out. But she looked it up, and Andrew is actually the patron of women who want to become mothers. How cool is that? So that was not the name she had planned for, just kind of blurted out, and that was the right name. That was the perfect name, and Andrew lives down the street from me, is an incredible young man, and Jen is an incredible mom. Why? I wanted to share that with you guys because it's so heartwarming to me. I just got a memory this morning on my phone on Facebook. 3 years ago today, told you I couldn't keep it together. 3 years ago today, my husband Nick and I, we sat in a fertility office because we were having a really hard time getting pregnant for the little guy just out of my hip, Connor, who's now 2, who runs around and calls me mommy and all the things. And so when I read Jen's story the other day, and that popped up on my memories today, my story, and in just becoming a mom for the second time, it's just, I wanted to share it with you guys. So positive news, I'm going to get it together before I can't keep it together anymore. It's just about life and how quickly it can change, right? And how God and the universe are always conspiring in our favor. Right, 3 years ago today, I was at such a low point. If I could go back and talk to that woman and that mom and show her what life was going to be like right now, it was worth every little bit. And to have two healthy baby boys who I love so much, that fertility journey was worth every little bit of it. If you guys don't know, I'll share with you, we had Connor, we did IUI to get Connor, and it worked the first time. Actually, like 3 days after that doctor's appointment, so 3 years ago. If you're familiar with fertility, I happened to be in my ovulation window, and so we did it, and it worked the first time, which it rarely does. And that's just a testament to God and all the things and the universe, and that Connor was supposed to be ours. We had a loss previously and then had a hard time getting pregnant. And what's just so great about that is it was a really hard time in my life. Again, if you've ever struggled with infertility, you know. And again, if I could go back to that woman, that mom that I was 3 years ago, and share with her what life looks like now, I would, that it was all going to be worth it, and it was all going to be incredible, because it certainly is. Anyways, there's a little bit of positive news. I'm crying, but it's so good. I you guys have a fantastic Friday. I'm going to try to get it together. Have a great weekend, y'all.